Parabor is under siege.
Mm-hmm.
Last sessions. We started last session mid-combat. There have been waves of enemies hitting Parabor, and we've set up defenses trying to tackle them. Pretty much last session, we continued to fight, but I think the first prominent thing that happened was there was a large beam of light that struck the center of town, and we felt the divinity course through our veins. And suddenly, the light was gone, and a hovering figure around the holy beacon, a celestial being, had been summoned to help us in this fight against the. I think they're undead. I think the Gloomers are undead, but yeah, they made their way kind of through the north gate, but we I think take care of all the ones around the north gate, and then helping to fortify the other gates. But I'm sorry. At one point, Rita turned into a giant eagle. Polymorphed into a giant eagle. That was fun. The Celestial did not like Tarvik much, or I guess didn't like Tarvik's god. But eventually things died down, and we did a perimeter sweep. Cassandra and Compo went to the Holy Beacon first, and I got Tarvik, and I brought him to the Holy Beacon. And we get the impression, I think, that Golonna summoned the celestial creature through divine intervention. I'm not 100% sure if we know that. I don't know if she fully knows that she summoned it. I think she does. But she seemed to want to keep it quiet. I don't know, maybe embarrassed or something like that regarding it.
What does Tarvik remember of that encounter?
I was about to say, I think Tarvik remembers, like, at that point, he had already kind of figured out that Golonna seemed to be hiding her level of power from everybody else. And then suddenly a celestial coming out of the Holy Beacon kind of gave some things away. And Tarvik kind of just approached her, not really even looking for answers as much as just the length of time this celestial was going to be around, so that the party could maybe get a rest before the night came again. She was still kind of hesitant to talk about things entirely, but she did give an explanation on where it did come from. And after that happened, Tarvik made it seem like he went to talk to this celestial being to find out how long he was going to be around, just to keep Golonna safe and her secret kind of hidden away from the rest of the group.
Yeah, and I'll say, interject here slightly. Inspiration point to you, Tarvik, for incorporating your backstory in there. I didn't catch it when we were RPing, but I like that.
Oh yeah, no. Thanks.
You guys can continue with your recap.
Rita ate a fish.
As a sequel, or what kind of bird was she?
She's a giant eagle, right?
The giant eagle, yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
The jump between those two.
Truly amazing.
He was prominent in my notes for some reason. Just one line by itself. Rita ate a fish. No, I think the main thing was we're in between waves. We did some reinforcements to the wall. We moved some of the bear traps and explosives, kind of trying to focus the fight outside and put them up so they might be a little more effective. For the next wave, I think we're resting in the governor's house, which I guess is Zeke's house technically. And I think the plan is that Tarvik was going to go use his last spell to try the vault door. But then Tarvik and Roland were going to try to sleep and get their spell slots back while the others fought through the next wave. And then when it's over, we were going to use Enhance Ability and Dispel Magic to try to get through the vault door.
I did have a question about that as I was thinking about it during the week. Because I cannot remember if we tried this or not. Because I know they were trying to put all of y'all's blood on the door to open it up. Did we try doing that to see if that would work at all?
We did
No,
not.
I don't think everybody.
We instead whatever they were doing with that, whatever.
That, right?
Yeah.
We can try it and see if that works. But I think
I think that was a spell that they cast that they were going to trigger using our blood, but then we dispelled that spell.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah. Yeah, if we talk to Ron and them, and we know the angel is going to be here overnight into the morning, so you should have time to rest. And so if there's creatures, Rita, Cassandra, and Cromwell are going to go. And if we feel like we're going to be overwhelmed, we're going to wake up Tarvik and Roland. If they breach the walls was the parameter for that. So.
Yeah.
And Cassandra broke into the governor's quarters, so it's unlocked for us. And we told Ron that they already gave us permission to use it. And I tried to remove the painting, but it was resistant, so I wanted to get that for Roland, but it didn't work. Probably, didn't we encounter paintings like that at the
Oh yeah,
the bathhouse that we
yeah.
had? Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, those magical paintings.
The one that changed the appearance of who they depicted.
Yeah.
The cursed ones at the spa. I remember now. Yeah. Well,
yeah, and when we tried to
get those.
Yeah.
We just couldn't take them, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's interesting. I hadn't made any connection there.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe your mom taught someone else how to make those paintings, or maybe it's just like a.
I mean, it's a very fey-ish painting, and it had some enchantment on it, right? That's what I remember. It was very captivating. And I mean, the other paintings were done by a hag, which is a fae. So yeah, absolutely.
Is your mom a fae?
I'm elven. I'm not sure beyond that. My mom feels like I don't get the impression she's lying, so I think she's just clueless. Whatever her part of this, I don't think my parents are aware that they're doing it. Like, if they at all know. So that's just an impression I get. Okay.
All right. Anything else from last session that you remember?
We have a bunch of heads.
We do have a bunch of
heads.
That is it from my notes.
All right. Well, then, without further ado, let's get into today's session here. So, speaking of the heads, I do have it in the top right of our Paragor map, just so that you guys don't have to wonder about how many. I just move them all over there. So as you kill them, they'll be up there.
I added the current head balance to my inventory currently.
Okay.
So I do have all of those accounted for.
Perfect. And then you guys it's roughly around 1 a.m. or so at night after an exhausting wave of attack. And you guys got yourselves into the governor's and guard quarters. And you guys were talking about what to do and whatnot before you headed to bed. Or at least Roland and Tarvik headed to bed. And while we're there in the governor's quarters, let's go back to the scene of the painting. So, Cassandra, you tried to take the painting off, and it just did not budge. It was not willing to go with you. But this is your first time seeing the painting. Before, it was Rita, Roland, Cromwell who had seen the painting, but I think this might be your first time seeing it. And it's definitely Tarvik's first time seeing it. So there was no recording of my description of the painting, so I just wanted to describe to you how it was. So when you walk in, it's very grand. Actually, let me switch to go into the governor's mansion. So over here is where the painting was, and it was very grand. It was very magical, and like Rita said in the recap, it was very enchanting. So you kind of were drawn into it. You thought it was just really well painted. It was very captivating. It was beautiful, and the colors were extremely vivid, and it evoked a lot of emotion in you, and you were very drawn to it. It's just beautiful in all its respects, and you felt like you were being drawn into it. But when the three of them, it was Rita, Roll, and Cromwell, had previously investigated the painting, all they could find that it was perfectly normal. There wasn't any portal or anything that Rita kind of had suggested before, and they tried to investigate it. They looked behind it. It didn't seem like it led anywhere, and so it was just left at that. The only thing that was noticed was Roland's mother's signature, as she does with her usual paintings, that this is one of Roland's paintings. Not Roland's, but Roland's mother's paintings. And so you guys were situated over here, and so this is just kind of what both of you see first glance. I will say, as you all are discussing things here and just having conversation about what to do, Rita, Pip actually pipes up, and you can... It's less words and more kind of emotion that you feel because it's so strong. You feel Pip drawn to this painting, and that emotion is very evident. He's not speaking any words, but you can tell that it's a sense of longing and want as you and he are kind of in the surrounding here. And Cassandra, for some reason, you, for a split second, are drawn to something about Rita. It's nothing about her looks. It's not about her as a being. It's very hard to distinguish for you. So I'd like you to make an insight check for me. And it's while you guys are having conversation, it's but an instant that you're just drawn to her, where your eyes go over to her. So let's see how much you're... Ooh! Wow.
All right.
For a split second, you know it's Pick. And you feel the same feeling that Rita's feeling, that Pick is having when he's looking at that. And it's so strong that you just have to look over to Pick and Rita. Like, you can't see Pick. He's not... You don't hear his voice. Neither does Rita. But there's just so much strong emotion that you catch that and you're able to feel that, and you can't help but look over to him for a second.
Wow.
And again, this is all happening while you guys are having a conversation. But I just wanted to...
I'm just gonna block the painting a bit, like with my body.
Okay. I'm not
no worries. Just to make sure that Rita doesn't jump in or something.
You okay, bud?
Yeah.
Are you sure? I mean...
Yeah. You can hear kind of like a catch of the breath, like, but a little less severe and more muted, like it's in someone's throat. Very subtle. But yeah. That's all he replies.
Well, if you want to tell me anything, I'm listening, or if you want to do anything, just let me know.
Oh, you guys are just talking. I don't want to interrupt. Why don't you stand next to Cromwell, though?
Sure. Hey, Cromwell.
Hello.
Now, Cromwell, we've got a bit of a problem.
Yeah, we've got lots of gloomers coming.
Yeah, but also important, you lost my sword.
Pardon?
You lost my sword. Where's my sword, Cromwell? You don't have it anymore. How am I supposed to trust you with any of my magic items ever again if you lost my sword?
I'm assuming you mean that sword that we found in the vault that I found first.
The sword that I gave to you, my sword, yes.
Well, unfortunately, I did. It was taken from me, and I put up a good fight for it. So when we go back to Bernolder, you're more than welcome to it.
Well, that doesn't quite solve the problem now, does it? I think you need to make it up to me.
Comrade. He kind of raises his eyebrow, looks at you, and just doesn't say anything.
Well, at some point, I will need a mount, I'm sure. So if you will agree to help me with that, then we can set this whole business behind us, and I don't have to be apprehensive with you about things anymore.
Rita, you're a friend of mine, and I really hope you mean find a mount for you.
I just look at him. Do you agree?
If that's what we're talking about, I potentially can find something for you.
Oh, I mean you'll help me. Don't worry.
Just kind of side eyes you.
So I hold out my hand. Do we have a deal?
He reaches out and shakes. Absolutely.
Good, Cromwell. I take my +1 shield off of my back. I can trust you with this now. I think you can. At least for this fight, it'll be more important to be in your hands.
I really appreciate this. Sincerely.
It's just it's just how it's mine, and I'm deciding how to use it, just like all of our other magic items. So you don't need to appreciate anything. It's an accord struck.
Although, Rita, in all honesty, I am sorry that I left and I lost things and came back in the condition I did. But trust me, I will make that up to everyone.
I just nodded him.
And he'll happily attach the +1 shield.
All right.
Hey, Roland.
Yes.
Is this
Yeah.
the place you saw when you saw the goat man?
I'm looking at the painting.
painting.
It has
Is it the
similar
same?
color scheme that you remember, though not necessarily the same place, but you feel similarities for sure.
I believe this is a depiction of the Fey realm, but not the specific grove that I saw him in. No.
Do
Between
your
you two,
parents?
sorry, is your
Okay.
conversation vocal or not? Like, are you trying to whisper to each other or no?
Yeah, I
talking
think
normally.
I'm trying to talk normal. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because we're so close, anyways. Yeah, and Roland's not the stealthiest, so just talking normally. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Is there
anyone else other than our group here?
At Roland's mention of the Fey realm,
mhm.
Rita and Cromwell, you catch that and immediately you feel compelled isn't the right word. You don't feel compelled. You just know Roland's talking about a made-up land. Like, it's a fairy tale world, and you don't know why he's bringing it into conversation. And you're kind of put off by it slightly, that he's bringing up something so far-fetched, so made up, into a conversation like it's real. So, as you hear that, that's just something that you feel. Tarvik, where are you in all of this?
We can say that Tarvik was already maybe going to use. I have one last 3rd level slot. I was going to use to see if I could get one layer off. So we can say that Tarvik is gone doing that if you would like. If you had other plans, I can be wherever you need me to be.
I was just wondering where you were, because I have your token here. I didn't know if you were in the corner, like specifically so far away from everyone.
Realistically, if Tarvik's already gone and done that, let's say, Tarvik would probably be like just in a chair here, like if even while everyone else is talking, like kind of just like slowly getting prepared to go to sleep soon.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Then if you're not really paying attention, then you probably wouldn't hear Roland. But carry on, Roland and Cassandra, as you're conversing. Just wanted to point that out.
Do you do illusions like Rita can?
I can do some.
Can you make an illusion of the goatman?
Sure. And let's see. I will cast Minor Illusion cantrip. Let's see. Of an object such as a chair, muddy footprints, or a small chest, no longer than 5 foot cube.
So a tiny goat man.
Yeah, I'm going to make a very tiny goat man made out of light and kind of wispy, but I'll recreate him as best I could see in my.
Yeah, very soft and fuzzy in terms of the illusion, but you do gather the bottom half has like the goat hooves and such, and then top part is human, and the face has some horns, it has a bit of facial hair, and some mid-length curly-ish hair, though the features are a bit undefined. You can gather loosely that this looks like the goat man.
As this light kind of comes from Roland's hands, he looks a little surprised and said, "You know, I couldn't do this before I died."
Oh, really? He gave you this power?
I'm gonna assume
Is he a
so.
devil?
Like,
Don't devils have goat feet and horns?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe.
Rita, does Pitt recognize him?
Yeah, DM, I was wondering, would any of us recognize this image?
Cromwell, you definitely don't.
Pick, is it reading your bells? Okay.
When she addresses Pick, you feel that Pick's attention is not there. Not in the conversation, not paying attention at all. Dead silent. You don't get a response.
Hey, buddy? No?
Silence.
Okay. I don't know, Pick's... Is he?
He was really interested in this painting. Do you think that's his home?
I mean, I suppose that might make sense.
Rita and Cromwell, that absolutely does not make any sense, because it's
No.
not a world.
This is not a real place. It can't be his home.
It's just a painting.
But Roland said it's the Fey realm.
Pick is from the Shadowfell, which we all know is a real place because we have been there, and we met him there, and he's a little pitch dragonfly shadow person.
But he didn't look like the shadows we saw there. They were like skeletons and that weird monster thing.
Yeah, but Cassandra, this is a painting thing. This isn't real.
Well,
Could be a depiction of a place once visited in a dream?
This conversation is ridiculous. This is not a real place. We need to go prepare for the incoming, undead. I have things to do, and Rita actually leaves the conversation at this point.
Rita and Cromwell, you may concede on the fact that, it's a fairy tale story sometimes told to children to scare them and, have bemusement, but also like scary lessons. But beyond being a tale and a story and a made-up kind of escape land, it's not real. So I think those were the things that you think about when you think of the Fae Wild.
I leave to go off to an empty room somewhere.
Okay. Rita just storms off. You feel Pick in your head say, "Where are you going? You don't want to hang out with your friends again?"
What? They're being ridiculous. We have to.
You have to put sense into him, right? Why don't you just go back there?
Okay. Yeah.
And
sure.
Rita, I'd like you to make an insight check as well, please.
Okay. I'm gonna spin my inspiration.
Okay.
There's the button.
Nice.
It's a good thing I did.
use. Yeah.
He's desperate to get back there. You sense that tinge of desperation and desire, and you know he's hiding something. He's not telling you. He's acting really off. Like, this is extremely strange for him. I would say you might read that he's even slightly vulnerable right now.
Okay, Pick. Sure. I come back to the group.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding, guys.
You can kind of feel him sigh a breath of relief with your insight check. Like, he feels content now.
Roland's really smart, and he's read a lot of books. I've read 2 books, so I'm going to side with Roland on this one.
Oh wait, I'm
what
sorry.
books did you read?
Sorry, Cassandra. Now that you've also seen this, you actually don't believe Roland. Sorry, I should have mentioned that.
Oh yeah, okay. But maybe it's a magical dream place for elves. Since you don't sleep, you go to this place?
We meditate, but sure, that might be a way to think of it, I suppose. Diameshi says that. Have I ever read about the Fae realm in a book?
Yes, you have.
Other than it being fictional?
No, you have not. It has been told as a fairy tale land. Actually, though, if you've been doing research, go ahead and make me a history check. Let's just see if you've been rummaging in the stacks enough.
11.
You've definitely heard talk in... Oh, shoot, I'm blanking. With Nora at... Oh my gosh.
The library.
The library, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold fast.
Hold fast, thank you so much. Yes, the hold fast. You've heard discussions about it where they were talking about specific books that mention this, and it's like a hazy memory, though you haven't specifically come across anything written, but you've heard conversation. And it's actually interesting, I'll say this because you did over a 10. You remember Eleonora at one point, very early on, during these passings of conversation mentioning the Feywild, speaking as if it was real. Speaking as if it was another plane. And go ahead and make me an intelligence check.
Right. And this all came from Eleonora, but not my parents specifically?
For this part, yes. I'll tell you what you've heard from your parents. Okay. But right now with Eleonora, before she used to talk about it as if it was real. And again, these are just snippets of conversation you heard of colleagues talking amongst each other, her being part of the conversation. And you remember when you visited with a 16, your last visit with her, you mentioned the Feywild. Or you mentioned the underworld. Wait, not underworld. Oh my god.
Shadowfell?
Thank you. Guys, today's bad.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
So she's you're talking about Shadowfell, and she was really concerned for you and talking about goatmen and stuff. She didn't believe too much in like the whimsy of the Fae, and you think it might be a little strange. In terms of your parents, they've always told you it's a fairy tale land, and you've read children's stories to kind of corroborate that fact, but they've always told you it's just a made-up story. It's a phantasmal land that's very wondrous and curiosity intriguing and encouraging, but also scary, to kind of incorporate some lessons of caution and etc. to children. So you have kind of like 3 different encounters in your past of the Feywild and the Fey information.
Curious. Do you remember Nora from the Holdfast from the library?
Mm-hmm.
I've known her and I've talked with her for decades now. I knew her when she was a much younger woman. And in my memories, she used to speak of the Feywild as a real place. And then she stopped. And I hadn't noticed before, but it's like her perspective on it changed. And the last time we spoke, when we were there, she talked about it was as fake again. Or not again, but as a fake place. It's almost as if her understanding of it, her perception of it changed.
Maybe that's why you don't remember this goat man. Maybe something with this place is different. Maybe it wipes your memories.
Well, it seems it's not simply my memory, it seems to be everyone's.
Hmm.
I wonder if it's a recent thing.
I tried to remove the painting for you, but it wouldn't let me. Sorry, Roland.
I tried to remove the painting? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Roland. As soon as Cassandra says that, in the back of your head, you hear a familiar voice, and it chuckles. Remove the painting.
Yeah, I was gonna take it out of the frame because it says it's a big painting. I thought I could roll it up and we could carry it around. But
Can I reach out and see if it's possible for me to remove the painting?
Sure. How are you trying to remove it?
I'm just gonna touch it first, and I want to just examine the connection between what should be fabric to the frame, and just see how it's secured in the first place.
Sure. You take a look at it, and it seems to be secured with 4, I don't know what you call them specifically, but they're like little hooks on each corner. So top and bottom on all sides, left and right. And it seems to be fastened in. It's a large painting, and it doesn't look light in any respect, so it's fastened to make sure that it's not going to fall over. Anything further other than inspecting it?
I'm gonna speak to the voice. I'm gonna say, "Hey, chuckling voice in my head, tell me why it's so."
I don't know who I am. Disappointing.
Do you know why I don't know? Why none of us seem to know?
Just an exasperated sigh. Kind of a mix of boredom and exhaustion.
I'm gonna try really hard to remember what I'm forgetting.
Go ahead and try. Let's see. What might this be? Go ahead and make, oh boy. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
I was gonna say I'm good at those, but apparently not. Not when the dice don't want me to
You're really thinking, but nothing is coming to you.
I'm going to try to shove my hand between the painting and the pen and see if I can dislodge it from its frame.
You go ahead and make me a athletics strength. See how strong you are in terms of
sorry, strength or athletics? My athletics minus 1. Oh, okay. They're both minus 1.
You're doing as much as you can, but it is not budging. And Leah, is this ritual cast?
No, this is just casting it with my invocation.
Okay. You see what you saw at Roland's house with the paints. Enchantment.
Okay.
And you feel that it is just a really, really pretty painting. It's like mesmerizing. It is very enchanting.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like we've done this before, but I don't know. Just as he was taking a look at it and trying to pull it off and talking about how they couldn't get it off, she had a feeling to just why not.
All right, and we'll take a pause here. Tarvik, you said you're gonna try and do something at the ball. Yes.
Yeah, I was just gonna. I had one third level spell slot left. I was gonna see if I could just real quick make my way over to it.
Absolutely.
I'm assuming there's no creepy man there.
No. So sorry, that is not there. I'm gonna hide that.
Yeah, that's fair. Assuming that wasn't there, I just want to see if I can dispel another one of those layers before the morning comes.
Okay, so at your current state, where you left off with it the last time y'all attempted it, you have you see there's 2 layers. Well, you know there's 2 layers remaining. There's that first layer, and then there's that second layer. You did dispel most, I should say, of the second layer, but there are still 2 layers.
Okay.
So if you're going to try and attempt, go ahead and use, I think it was your ability, whatever your casting is.
Yeah.
To go ahead
wisdom.
And this one's to hit the layers. It's a DC 17 you want.
DC 17? Okay.
Yes. Against the layers.
Because I'm gonna forget. I'll use my inspiration here.
Okay. Great.
Get some advantage on this. Okay.
Very nice.
21.
Good use. You are at the first layer when you're trying to dispel. Go ahead. So there's 2 that you felt or that you remembered detecting. There was abjuration and there was evocation. So which one are you trying to target?
Let's get the evocation gone.
Okay. Go ahead, and this one is going to be. Let me look at my notes. All right, you want a 20 on this one.
Okay. Another wisdom.
Yep, go
check.
ahead with your wisdom.
Okay.
Did you
nope,
do any ability things or no?
No, I don't have the spell slots to do the ability right now. I need a rest before that happens.
Okay, sounds good.
I just had a third level spell slot left, so I figured I'd try to remove it.
I see. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. You take 1 point of exhaustion as you feel resistance. When you feel like you're trying to reach in and you're trying to pull apart that evocation, you feel it kind of resist you, and then it just kind of shoots back at you a little bit of a jolt, and you just feel really tired from all of the energy that you were spending. So 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay. Yep. No problem.
All right.
Yeah, but after that, I would return to the manor there.
And then you would just kind of sit where you were sitting?
Yeah, I would say sit where I'm sitting, and then maybe we will, especially because I think we're doing some conversational bits. Maybe when Rita fake leaves, we'll say, or right around when we ended, I'll say Tarvik walks over and says, Roland, I think we probably should try to get to bed and get some sleep for tomorrow.
You're right. You're right. We'll go to bed.
Okay.
Sweet dreams. You hear in your voice, or you hear in the back of your head, Roland, in a very similar voice that you've been hearing.
Don't even dream.
What?
Sweet meditation.
No, just voice in my head's
Oh.
being ironic.
You should think about this place, Roland. Maybe you'll think of something. Maybe
right.
there's
I'll try.
a story about Goatmans.
You're right.
Have we tried to just touch the painting? I just want to touch it. Nice reaching my hand towards it.
I think I touched it earlier. Like,
Okay.
yeah, you touch it though.
I'm gonna poke it.
Cassandra, where are you poking it?
Just in the middle.
Oh, like with the paint and the canvas?
Yeah, I'm just gonna touch the paint in the canvas in the middle.
Right. Cassandra reaches her hand forward, and it feels like there's a good amount of paint on there.
Is it
Good.
Is it like wet? Is it like normal paint?
No, it's normal.
Okay.
Anyone who would be using acrylic-like paint would kind of feel its texture, and you feel like it's pretty good. It's on there.
Yep, that's paint.
You're all being ridiculous.
What's new? It's good to be ridiculous every now and then, Cromwell.
We should probably get some rest. We've got a lot of stuff going on.
Okay.
All right, so you guys...
This is weirding me out, though. So I'm going to take I'm going to look around for a blanket and try and cover it with a blanket.
Yeah, you would easily be able to find a blanket in here, and you try and drape it over. Absolutely, it's draped. You still... Actually, not you, but Rita, you still feel like Pick just wants you to stay here. You're still feeling him.
Okay.
As I pass Rita, I want to say something to her. I say, "You have wings now. You flew."
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess some of the time, yeah.
It's fitting. I'm gonna head off to bed.
All right. Roland goes upstairs for bed.
I look at him and I just like blink with my like creepy compound eyes.
Yeah.
All right. So Roland and Tarvik, around 1 a.m. You start your sleepy times upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Before I start my sleepy time, I am going to spend an extra hour to go ahead and copy Witch Bolt into my journal.
All right.
I don't know if I can do that during my 4 hours of technically awake time, but probably not. So
not part of it. So you'll be an hour offset.
Okay.
I'm gonna set up a little like alarm bell across whatever doorway is closest, which is just like a string and like I don't know. I have keys to jingle, so if someone it's like a tripwire, and if they hit the tripwire, the keys will jingle to hopefully wake us up.
Absolutely. Go ahead and draw that at the bottom where the door is.
Okay.
So Rita, you feel that feeling from Pick. What do you do as everyone kind of leaves and Cassandra does her trap?
Yes, everyone is leaving except for Cassandra. Rita had planned to wander off, but since Pick wants to be here, she's going to stay here, and she's going to take the disguise that she created last session, and she's going to start putting it together and putting it on.
All right.
And this is just a moderate change to her appearance, and it's goth Rita.
Nice.
It's what it is. So yeah,
Nice.
so she's got like heavy black eyeliner, like dark purple lipstick. There's like cobwebs in her horns. She's got like she uses a breastplate, and so like her normally doesn't have sleeves. She has like long fishnet sleeves going all the way from her wrists up into her under her armor. It's Gothrita.
Love it.
Awesome. So, Cassandra, your trap is set. What else are you trying to do?
I guess I'll just set up my bedroll over here so I can be near the trap.
Okay.
And not in the room with the painting.
Cromwell, you've left to kind of go sit. What is Cromwell doing?
Yeah, after I thought everybody was being ridiculous, I just went into this other room and just was laying on the couch and just getting some rest, but still kind of keeping an ear open for things. But that's about it. Just kind of going over the events of what's been going on, trying to piece stuff together. But just trying to find some quiet, just thinking about stuff.
All right. Before we move on here, I just want to confirm what you guys talked about. So at the end of last session, y'all were talking about, Roland and Tarvik going to sleep. Are you guys going to sleep, or you guys are just staying awake here? I just want to clarify.
I think I was planning to actually go back out.
Okay.
I think we told Ron to set up a runner, and that's why we wanted to be close to the wall here.
Okay.
So if creatures are seen, we should be woken up. But only Rita, Cassandra, and Cromwell will go. We'll assess the situation, decide if we need Tarvik and roll in.
Okay. Great.
But I didn't know about Rita's plan, so that's Rita being Rita.
I just want to clarify before we go into stuff. So, Rita, as you turn into Gothrita, and you kind of remain here in the hallway, you feel Pick kind of, if he could move forward, he's trying to move you forward. He's not saying anything, but you feel him. I'm still working on that insight that you rolled. You feel him just leaning towards the painting, and he actually pipes up, and he says, Rita?
Yeah, Pick?
Uh,
Yeah? Hello?
You hear a gulp. You all are gonna kill all those death things, right?
Well, yeah, that's the plan.
And do it as fast as possible, right?
Yeah. I mean, until they stop coming, or we don't know when they're going to be done. I think the plan is we have to get into the vault, get whatever we missed in there out, and then the gloomers will stop coming, and that's when we're done.
Kill all the death creatures, grab the eye, and do everything really quickly, right?
What do you know about the eye?
Nothing. Just you have to do everything really quickly, as quick as you can.
Wait, hold on. You're saying the eye is down there? Is it down there?
Down where?
In the vault.
You're going to the vault, but you have to kill the death creatures. You have to do everything. You have to kill the death creatures.
Okay.
Get the eye, and you have to make. Just do what you can, Rita. And you still sense that vulnerability in the voice, and desperation, and the lean towards the painting. All of that while he's talking.
I'll sort of take a step closer to the painting.
You can feel him wanting.
Okay.
Extreme wanting.
I'm gonna kill the death creatures. I'm gonna get the eye. We're gonna do it as quickly as we can. And what after that?
Don't let them win.
I'm sorry?
Don't let them win.
Don't let them.
And then make a perception check for me, please.
Okay. Okay.
In a very, very hard to hear whisper, but you catch this. At the end of that, you hear him say, "So I can go home."
You wanna go? You wanna go home?
What?
Okay. Okay.
No.
Well,
No. What?
no. No.
You want to go home? Why do you want to go home?
I definitely don't want to go home. You want to
Where
go
is your
home? That's
home?
what you said. It's a smelly little village in the middle of the coast. Don't worry about it. You want to go home?
Kind of
Where's
like
your
that
home?
perfume that you were wearing before?
Oh no! You're distracting me. Okay. We're gonna go kill. We're gonna go kill Gloomers. So I'm gonna help you out.
Kill them.
And I sort of start to step away from the painting, and I'm gonna go out.
You feel him just like crestfallen as he doesn't say anything, but you feel him. He's just very sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sort of make my way out and be careful not to trip the alarm.
Great. We'll say you can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not
and
a
then-
complex trap. It's a
Yeah.
little tripwire you saw me
Yeah.
set up. So
Yeah, and then once I'm like outside,
Yes.
I'm gonna just answer. Hey, we're gonna do it.
Right. You're gonna kill them all. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do everything quickly.
Yep.
Okay. I'll help you.
And I'm gonna make my way back out toward the like the tree line.
Okay.
Well, actually, let me see. Okay, so that house is there. Oh boy. Okay, so if I'm gonna be like actually sort of like out here-ish. Yeah.
Okay. Cromwell and Cassandra, you're just lightly snoozing, just trying to get a little bit of rest in.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Someone roll me a d20, please.
And just a reminder, I'm out here because I have 120 feet of Devil's Sight in the night to look out
Nice.
for him.
You want to put that on your token as a radius? That'd be helpful.
Sure.
Great. All right. We have a 13. Can someone please roll me a d4?
Someone else.
Got it.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, sorry.
Take Rita's.
You don't know if that's good or bad.
Sometimes
Yeah.
less is better.
So yeah, sometimes lower is better. Like that divine intervention. All right, so you are now at 2 a.m. Tarvik's been sleeping for an hour. Roland, you're just starting to sleep.
But I do finish copying my spell.
Yes, you do. Absolutely mark that. Another hour goes by. It is now 3 a.m. Someone roll me a d8, please.
I got it.
Okay. Let's see here. I would like all of you to roll initiative for me.
Fun. Okay.
Including sleepyheads?
Including sleepyheads, please.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Oh, I
weird.
didn't
Why
get
isn't
my
it?
token.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Yeah, go ahead and clickies.
I fixed it.
Great, let me just reorder this. And Rita, you're the first to see movement. And you see this beaming light, so it's a glow. You can just see far in the distance, starts to move. Though no one currently, you don't hear anything like in terms of the town watch and the people who've been up, the citizens who are on the watchtower and kind of looking out. You don't hear anything, but you see this figure start to move far away, out towards. Anything you'd like to do right now?
Yeah, like there, it's a glowing figure, and so I can see it in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see like what's around it at all?
Other than the brush here, you can't quite see specifically.
Okay,
It's
got
a
it.
little too far away. All you can see really is his glow.
Okay, I'm gonna start to shadow him just a little bit.
Okay.
Like walking in that direction, so that I can make sure that I see if he gets up to anything. I want to see what it is.
All right, great. You see him careen towards the right, and go ahead and make a perception check. Okay. You see like a slight quiver in his light, like he's moving. It's a little hard to tell, but you just see some kind of extra movement happening.
Okay.
All right. And you can go ahead and move again if you like. You can get closer with your movement. If you're moving forward, you don't have to. It's not
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm kind of just going in that direction.
Great. Someone sees something and starts to run. Okay, so we're right here. I'm just gonna put roll in here as a marker. You're not actually there, but I don't have a citizen token, so I just want to throw you here. Rita, you see some more movement. The glowing being has not moved from its position. It seems like you're reaching closer to him, and there just, again, seems to be flits of motion that you're not quite catching. Go ahead and make another perception check to see if this time you can see it, though. You see him swinging his mace down. There's definitely something happening. You can go ahead and take your movement.
Can I take an action? Or a bonus action and everything?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action cast Expeditious Retreat. And so that lets me move 60 feet. This gets into difficult terrain going into the forest, right?
It does.
Okay, so I'll do that, which puts me right where I need to be. I'm going to pull out my longsword, cast Booming Blade, and I think I need to hit something. So I just hit one of the trees that are near here, and I do a big thunder boom that can be heard within 300 feet.
Amazing. So the sound reverberates, and Cassandra and Cromwell, go ahead and make a perception check for me. Woo-hoo!
Hey,
All right.
girls tonight.
Cromwell, unfortunately, you're just in your head. You're thinking, God, how ridiculous was that conversation? You're not able to hear this, but Cassandra, you immediately not only recognize the sound, but recognize that is Rita's booming blade.
Okay. All right. I will jump up, and I can move pretty quick, right? I'm going to run over to Cromwell and look around for Rita, I guess.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Man, if it was a natural 20, it would have been like, you don't sense Rita ever anywhere. Like you know her vibe, you don't feel her. But with a 20, that's pretty good. I'd say you can gather, you like still your heart for a second and you just really listen. Outside of the soft breaths of Cromwell, just kind of breathing, you know there's nobody on the first floor other than you two. You just don't hear a sound. There's no one here.
Okay. I guess, can I bonus action just like kick Cromwell?
Yeah.
In the thigh, like not like too bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just wake up. Something's happening.
What's going on?
Loud noise, like thunder, but not.
Has anybody come and got us yet?
No, but I think we should check it out.
Okay. We'll go. Let's go check it out. Where'd you hear it from?
North. West. Right?
Do you mean
yes,
map north
with
or
the
like...
natural 20, you absolutely can tell where it originated from.
Whoops.
That was a sick roll.
Yeah. So, from where Rita is right now.
Rita.
But I wouldn't say Rita. Yeah, that way.
All right. Let's go.
All right, you guys start making your way out the door, both of y'all. Rita, what would you like to do? You're seeing that movement again from the Celestial.
Yeah, I want to move and then double dash. Maybe I can get to about there. I don't know. I'm using my move dash, bonus action dash from my spell, and then action to dash.
Yeah, I'd say you can get there.
Yeah, that's it.
Great. And so through some of the thick, you see figures. You see shadowy figures below the Celestial. So you guys down here at the bottom in the quarters, Cassandra and Cromwell, you're out the door and you're moving along, I'm assuming. Where are you moving towards?
Mm-hmm. I guess towards the north, because we heard the sound that way, so...
Like the gate?
Yeah, the gate, sorry, yeah.
Okay. You guys make your way... Oh, go ahead.
DM, I was just wondering, do we get a benefit of some sort of short rest, or can roll some hit dice?
Yes, thank you so much. Yes, you guys get a short rest. Thank you so much.
I should definitely roll.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
You definitely had an hour.
Oh, nice. Okay, one more. Okay, great. I'm looking good.
All right. It's everyone has the short rest. I don't know if anyone needs to roll, but not just limited to Cassandra Cromwell. But you guys start running, and you hear a voice call out to you from the right saying, "Attack!" And someone's waving. A citizen is waving on his way to alert you guys.
What direction?
He just points in a very vague direction towards where you're heading.
Okay, great.
Northwest angle.
We're on it.
But he also uses his left arm to point straight back.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Cromwell, you go through the gate. I'll try long range from the tower.
You bet.
Okay. All right. I'll try going towards the tower at that point then.
Great.
Because that's the direction the other arm went that way, right?
Yeah, like straight up, straight north.
Okay. Okay.
And then the other one went this direction.
Oh, so I'll be heading that way.
Alright, so you guys start moving. Y'all are on the board. And let's see. Who's next? Rita, what do you do?
I'm running. Do I okay, so I'll go here so far. And I should have one more well, yeah, I'll go here. Am I seeing anything yet?
You are. The body shapes start to become clearer now. Instead of just blobs, you see skeletons here. You see your favorite bloomer here. You also see a bloomer here. And you're gonna see a cusp of a shadow over here that's starting to just get into view here.
Ooh, okay. Oh boy. Okay.
And you see this guy is attacking the bloomer.
Okay. I am going to run up this way. And I'm going to target the gloomer here with he's too far away for my cone of face melting, I think. So I'm just gonna vicious. Oh, wait, no, I need to keep my concentration, right? Yes, so I'm gonna just use a God, vicious mockery on him.
Okay, wisdom save for that. Give me a hot sec. Oh, that's a fail.
Okay.
What's your how vicious is this mockery?
Oh man.
What biting thing do you say to it?
Oh, I'm gonna say, death creature, more like deathly born. I don't have a good one.
That's okay. You see it just kind of his head-like space just kind of recoils a bit, and then it moves its head towards you. Here we're gonna go. Oh, I did not roll initiative for these guys. Oh, my bad. Okay. We're gonna go Cromwell.
I'm gonna run towards the gates and yell out again. Yeah, open it up and get Ron. Let him know that there's a fight in the woods, and keep running through and just dash as far as I can go.
Alright, amazing. They definitely open the gate up for you, and go ahead and move your token as you use your action to move and your regular movement.
That's as far as my legs can take me, and then I'm done.
Fantastic. Let me just redo this here. Alright, Cromwell. Creature Rita, I'd like you. It's gonna move forward. It's gonna get real up close. Not within 5, but he's very close to you. Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me as he turns his attention towards you and starts moving forward?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Beautiful. You are totally fine, I believe. I don't think there's half. This This one is going to try. Totally fine. Cassandra, what do you do?
Let's see.
Alright. Run as fast as
Should get to the bottom of the tower, I'd say. And then, is there anyone up there? Do we have a Steve?
Yeah, you saw Mark. Actually.
Oh yeah, Mark.
Yeah. So he's just posted up there. He's trying to redeem himself.
On my way, Mark.
You guys are sleeping. Skellies. We'll divert their attention and go ahead. Alright, we're back to Rita.
So this Gloomer did not get within 5 feet of me?
Not within, no. He's probably 20. Let me just measure again. Yeah, he's 20.
Okay. Then I am free to run over here. And I'm going to come over to here, and I'm going to use the cone of face melting. What do you think I can catch with this from here?
Go ahead and roll a d20.
Okay.
Let's just see how lucky you are. Higher the better for this one. That's great. Let's say how are you directionally facing this?
So I feel like I can either go. If I go like that, what would I catch?
If you go directly in the middle, I'll say with that roll you can catch all 3.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do that and. Pop.
Okay, that one goes down because it was not looking good already. And then these here, they're gonna fail and take full damage, and they're nice. Okay, so what is your flair to this as all 3 of them immediately go down?
Oh my god. I just run out, and today I'm in a for this combat I'm in a more jazzy mood than the last one. So I pull out pick, I swing him around, I start just going God, just fucking just play it, and I don't know, it's jazz. I wanna think that these skeletons like sort of start to dance a little bit to it, and then they just sort of dance so hard that they fall apart.
Amazing. They're basically shaking and jigging, and they just shake and jig all the way down to the ground. They're deceased. Amazing. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
Okay. Roland, still sleepies. He's gonna divert now, and he's gonna go up here, and he's gonna slam. Alright, and add to your. That's a hit. Okay, and this one here is going to move forward just a tad bit. It's gonna come in here, and Rita, can you? No, it's not a save. Okay. Immediately, Rita, you are enwrapped in darkness. It's all of a sudden extremely cold. And you hear a cacophony of very soft whispers and slurping noises. There's no light. You are completely blinded.
With my devil's sight, can I see through? I see through magical darkness.
Oh, then you don't. Hold on, let me see if this goes over magical darkness. Okay, you see it, and in you may want to be blinded. What you see are tentacles shooting up from the ground, very dark and ichory, and they seem to be waving in the air. You don't feel anything, but this entire space, 20-foot radius, is just filled with these tentacles. That's what you see.
Gross.
Yep. Crabba. You see a vague light off in the distance, up high, kind of peeking through the trees, but that's as much as you can kind of see right now.
I'll keep dashing along the established road and making sure I know where everything that we buried, because I helped bury it. I'm just going to leap over stuff and keep going on the road there, and just as I'm going, I'm shouting out like, Rita! And I'll just use my dash, and that'll be my movement, because I won't still get close enough.
That's great. This creature will go ahead and try to make an attack. Okay. Cassandra.
Alright, I'm gonna join up with Mark and see what I see.
Fantastic. What you see is this here. This here. You're just at the cusp on this one too, so you can kind of see that edge. And you would see this edge too. Very, very barely. That's your visual range.
Okay, cool. Then I will... This one... I guess this one's closest to the wall, so I'm gonna target it with a light crossbow.
Okay, go for it.
11.
Maybe. No, so sorry.
Okay. And then bonus action try again. Wait, it's light, right? Let me see. It says light in the name.
Mark, give me a second. How are we doing? Mark unfortunately misses as well. He's just gonna go on your turn, but he
Oh, okay.
he shoots for the same one, but it just seems maybe you're a little bit too close. Your shot is just hitting the ground.
It isn't a light weapon. Interesting. Okay. I guess that's just a hand crossbow. Okay, so then bonus action. Probably should have done this beforehand, but whatever. I'm gonna do Vow of Enmity to him, which is essentially kind of like a hunter's mark for me.
Nice.
Or I gain advantage on attack rolls for 1 minute.
All right, keep that count for those rounds. 10 rounds here.
Yep.
All right, Sleepy Boy, and these guys are going to advance. So reaches, is going to just move, and yeah, they'll go forward. They'll try to go forward. Let's see, skills. 1 hits. I did make these visible to you guys. I'm pretty sure it works now. You can go ahead and double check, but I think you can see the points. It's getting a little crowded up here, but
Yeah.
you can work with them. I'm gonna remove the name.
Yeah.
Alright. Dude here, skill. Not too bad. You see them just banging against the gate. You're starting to see slight damage, though that one misses, and that one also misses. You're seeing slight damage on this left one, very slight. Rita.
Okay.
You hear behind you in the woods somewhere, Cromwell just shout out your name.
I'm gonna rush forward out of the darkness using my 30 feet of movement Is that enough to get into melee with the Skella Wizard?
So, unfortunately here, though it's not darkness, you are going to have a bit of trouble here. Your movement is going to be hindered because this is going to be counted as difficult terrain, and you're going to take some damage here for starting your turn in there. You're going to take 3 points of cold damage as the bitterness just kind of seeps into your bone, almost like you're getting frostbite. And, oh, very nice. So your half movement, I don't know if you're going to be able to get to where you're...
I can use my bonus action dash. Can I finish closing?
Yes.
Okay. So then I close to him. I swing, pick back around, and pull out my longsword to do a booming blade.
Okay.
Okay, I've got to check the things. There we go. And sword. Oh.
Unfortunately. No.
Yep.
No.
Okay.
How does Rita miss on this one?
How does Rita miss? I think she's just doing like a lunge. So she's like charging forward and she's lunging, and just one of these tentacles grabs around her ankle, and she like trips and falls and somersaults and clambers back up.
Great. Sleepy boy. And then Diva. Let's see, we're down to here, but more. Man. Close. Really close. You see the divine being strike down with his mace, and you see it basically decimate half of the Gloomer's body. And you can see the Gloomer's barely standing up on its left side. It's hardly gonna make it. You see the death skeleton. No. Skella Wizard in front of you just kind of grin, but like a sneer grin towards you, Rita. And he's going to swirl his arms around, almost like he has no bones, and his arms are swirling around each other. And I'd like you to make a strength saving throw, please, as tendrils of dark energy erupt from his arms and just intertwine in like a 10-foot area. Let's see. Just gonna roll. You're gonna take 9 points of necrotic damage, and you cannot take any reactions until your next turn. Keep that in mind. Cromwell, what do you do?
I guess a couple questions as I'm running.
Really amazing con save. Sorry. Dang, you're using up. Sorry, go ahead, Cromwell.
No, that's okay. Just as I'm running, would I notice anything on the pathway through my dark vision there?
Right now, you might be a little too far away. It's oh wait, it's 120. 120 feet? Is that what you have? What's dark vision? Remind me, guys.
No, I only have 60.
You only have 60, okay.
So would I...
You actually see. Yes, you do.
Would I see that Gloomer?
As soon as you start running up, you see 2 skeletons, and you'll probably catch the edge of this creature here.
Oh, new thing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Would I also notice that there's, with my dark vision, would I notice there's like an area of darkness that would have been around Rita? Would I notice that I can't penetrate that?
Because you can't see. You do. It's not around Rita, though. It's behind her.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna veer off towards this gloomer. But I don't think in my movement I can't engage into it.
I don't think
with
so.
But on my next turn I should be able to, but that'll be my turn.
Alright, you're right up there. We'll start here. This one's going to try. And is a miss. Who else is up here that's in play? This creature here is just going to try and move forward. And it's going to be able to get to here. And we'll move. Cassandra, you start to see something at the peripherals here.
Okay. Oh.
And that's about it for that. Cassandra, go ahead.
How tall is this tower?
Let's take a look. Let me see if I wrote down how tall it was. We'll say you have...
I thought it was 20 feet. Just enough to get above the wall.
It's definitely
I thought it
above
was
the
20.
wall. Yes. Because you got the 80-foot
Okay.
visual. So you're beyond it so that you can see past, and you're getting some height elevation advantage for seeing 80 feet.
Okay, gotcha. I am gonna say, Mark, I'm gonna need you to really focus and get some of these guys and watch my back, and I'm gonna jump off the tower and try and land here.
Go ahead and make me just a funsies acrobatic check.
Okay. I'm pretty good at this, so hopefully.
You're
All right.
perfectly fine. What's your flair? This is the show. This is gymnastics at its finest.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it look like I'm just doing like a trust dive backwards, and then I'll do like a backflip and land with like a superhero landing, like one hand on the ground and stand up.
Very cool.
And give Mark a little thumbs up.
Ooh, Mark
and-
seems to be very inspired by this as he shoots off and he does handle a hit. He does get one.
Oh yeah.
Very awesome. He'll probably go for this one here that started to damage the wall on the left.
Okay, great. Yeah, exactly. From the Discord.
Oh shit, I can't see it. I'll see it later. What do you do?
Yeah.
What else do you do? You land perfectly. It's awesome.
Yeah, I have advantage on this guy, so I'm gonna short sword him.
Nice.
With advantage. So 18.
Yeah, for sure.
11.
Alright. Sorry, point to me which one again?
Bottom right here.
Bottom right, thank you.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And then I will offhand with. Do I get advantage both times or?
Ooh, give me a second.
Yeah, all
to see
attack
if
roll it
this
says.
hits. Ooh, just hits. Very nice.
Okay. I'll just check it for a 20, but there's another 2.
Amazing. What's your flair?
Awesome. I think I'm going to like, as I'm giving Mark a thumbs up, I'm gonna like slam backwards with my short sword, like not even looking at him, and get him a pretty heavy hit, and then turn around and just finish him off by like stabbing through his neck so his head pops off.
Awesome. Head popped off. It rolls to the ground.
Nice. Okay, great. And I guess I am good here because I don't want any attacks of opportunity. I guess I can scooch. I'll just do a little scooch.
Okay. Do a little shuffle. We have a sleepy boy that we pass, and then Skelly is here. Try to hurt. That's a miss. Third one is a miss. That is a hit. That is a natural 20 here. It's gonna come here and hit the wall. What is that? 7. Okay. A little bit of damage here. And we have... Yeah, they're done. They're gonna just move forward. Cromwell, you start to see them advance towards you. And else, Skelly's Rita. Your turn.
Okay, am I still within 5 of the Skeleton Wizard?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and activate my X-Blade's Curse and put it on him. So that's my bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going for another Booming Blade.
Definitely. Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Alright, let's see if he... Very nice. Oh, but he... Thunder... Okay, when you damage him, you feel like it's not doing as much as you normally feel. Like, you think you could have cut him really good, but he just seems... his flesh almost seems to bounce back from it.
Okay.
Okay, I forgot these creatures in that turn order, but that's on me, so they're not gonna recoup any of
Actually, seeing that, I want to use my movement to create some space.
Alright,
So I will go my 30 feet.
okay. You'll probably see that in range. And that's the movement. Sleepy Boy. Attack from the Celestial, which is an absolute annihilation over here. And I think it was a multi. Right. Yes. So you see the creature move over here, Rita. You'll get, if you decide to go back, you'll get disadvantage as he is flying behind as he positions himself. Deathlog. Let's see. Our Skeleton Wizard here is going to... he'll try it again. So, Rita, if you can make me a strength saving throw, please. You see his arms intertwine yet again. Unfortunately, that's not going to make it as the tentacles wrap themselves around your legs and you take another 7 necrotic damage. Again, you won't be able to take reactions until your next turn.
Oh, no.
Oh.
There goes your speed
It's okay.
boost.
Yeah. Cromwell.
It's okay.
You're faced with a few creatures.
I'll turn around, kind of size them up, and be like, "It's not that great of a night for a walk, is it, boys?" And then I'll
Nice.
size up this one and cast Hunter's Mark on it as a bonus action, and then take a swipe at it.
Alright, 100 mark I'll put with... I'm pretty sure there's a target. No. It's huge. Fortunately, 11 does not hit as you swipe over through its rib. So that space in between is where you cut.
I'll take another
Alright,
swipe.
go for it. Ooh, very nice. Absolutely, 22 hits. Okay, let's see. What is your flare?
As I swing through and miss in the ribs, I'll spin my axe around and come right back and lop its head off. And then kick it across the
We're playing
field.
soccer now.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright. Creature will try an attack. So we have damage here. Yep. Not right here. Okay. You start to see some damage over here, Cassandra, just from your periphery. Cassandra, what do you do?
I'm gonna say focus on the gloomer. Hopefully they know what. That's what we're calling it, right? Gloomer. Yes.
Mhm.
All right.
That's what this means
Hopefully
for
Mark knows what a gloomer is. And I'm going to let's continue with the skellies over here. So question: since they are attacking this wall, does this wall count for sneak attack? So
You know what? Roll me d20, see how lucky you are. If you're above 11 and above, yes, I'll consider it for your sneak attack. Perfect. You get your sneak attack.
Okay. All right. Well, I gotta hit it first, but hopefully. All right. There we go.
Yeah.
That's a good hit. Okay.
That's fine.
All right. So 12 plus 8, 20.
Awesome.
On that guy.
Wait, sorry. Do that again?
On the bottom right again. I'm just gonna try and work my way through.
Awesome. What is your plan for this?
I'm gonna just like kind of pop in right behind him and just like stab through his chest to whatever magic is holding him together and hope that it gets him. And then offhand, I'll take a swipe at this guy here. So the one to my bottom left. Yeah.
All right.
25.
Absolutely.
No keys. I only get it once they're around, I think.
You can see half of the bones fall off, and it doesn't look great.
Awesome.
Shattered to the ground.
Okay.
Alright, that ends your turn. We pass the sleepy boy, and we go to these. Let's see, attacks.
Hey DM, if you wouldn't mind, I'd love to see a bigger version of these guys.
Oh, yeah.
At some point.
Let me see if I can. It is in chat.
Lovely, thank you.
Absolutely. So that's what is that? Skellies. Okay, Skellies. Alright, that's gonna be this guy over here, so that's 7. This one's attacking here. Ooh, that one's natural 20. Okay. Who else is alive? Skelly's gonna try and attack you, Cromwell. Let's see. 14, does that hit?
No, not at all.
Funny. Yeah. Alright. That's great. Great confidence. Rita.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action recast Expeditious Retreat.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, so I get 60 feet of movement this turn with that. I'm gonna run over to here. And with my action, I want to do a performance check to try to get the attention of these two armored ghoulish folks.
What do you do?
And I'm just gonna like yell at them. Whispered one, is that like silent but deadly? You!
Go ahead, absolutely. Roll. Wow!
There we go!
Wow! Okay, damn. Maybe you didn't want to roll a natural 20 on that one.
Bring it up!
You have a lot of attention on you.
Yep.
You've definitely got this person's attention, this creature's attention. You have this creature's attention, and on the board who will be coming up, you'll have their attention. Anything else for you?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cromwell, you see the attention snap of the skeleton who is very close to you. And you see Rita kind of closing distance in your area now. We go to this creature, and it's going to... 18, does that hit you, Rita? As it tries to go towards you with a sword?
Cast shield.
Absolutely.
So no.
Fantastic. And the skeleton will walk towards you to try and hit you. But I don't think an 8 will hit you. So you are safe there.
Can I take a attack of opportunity?
Absolutely. Oh, wait, sorry. Skeleton? No, sorry. I'm only doing these creatures. Sorry. This creature's going to come in here. They're going to attack. I think a 22 does hit, though. You're going to take...
No.
Ooh.
It's, oh, no, it is. 2022 is exactly what it needed.
Nice.
Darn.
Okay. It's 4 slashing as it just takes its sword and just swipes down towards you. Any other boys? Not these. Not these particularly. We have a second boy. And we have this creature here who's gonna slam in. You see off in the distance, Rita, a very blinding light from the mace just coming down in an arc and just crushing the skeleton wizard into the ground. And it'll use its flight to move and really far. Whoa. It's gonna make its way over here, and what you can't see won't hurt you for now. This one's coming into your view, Rita. It's coming in this way, but can't reach you.
Oh boy.
Alright, here, at this point, we're gonna take a quick pivot. Roland and Tarvik, have you just gone to sleep? Have you done nothing other than just snoozing? Can I confirm that with you?
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't... Like, I think... Because what? This map is 2 to... Like, 20 feet is actually
20.
10.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, no. It's
in
yeah,
20
I mean, I think...
floors.
Yeah, I think... I mean, I've been asleep for a couple of hours. I think I'm still sleeping.
Okay. Any intent when you were going to sleep? Anything at the forefront of your mind?
Well, Cassandra recommended that I try to commune with the Oatman, so I was going to try and do that a little bit.
Okay.
Or at least think on the Feywild, maybe.
Sure. What about Tarvik?
I think Tarvik was probably like it was kind of like running through like a checklist in his head, stopping before he got too far down the checklist, but like being like, okay, that guy takes care of the things anything that comes outside. We get into this vault, we get whatever's inside. We head back to Parabor, we head into another place, and then like it just kind of stops right around there. But like just kind of running through like steps needed for the future.
Sure. All right, Roland. What are you thinking about? You're trying to recall what?
Lost memories. I'm focusing on things I can't remember and trying to meditate and trying to remember what I can remember. Those conversations with Nora, those things possibly from my childhood, every story I've ever heard about the Feywild, just trying to recall those.
Okay, just make an insight check for me. Okay. And then just make a history check for me. Okay. You're recalling your parents and Feywild, and you know, anytime it came up, yeah, they kind of reiterated oh, it was just a phantasmal place. It was a place full of wonder and lessons for children, and for some reason you're like circling in your head about all these different things, but that memory comes to mind. You can't glean much off of it other than that moment, those moments in your childhood just keep coming back to you. You have no idea why, but you just keep remembering those moments.
They feel false. Like something my parents wouldn't have normally said, like some change in their behavior.
No, not necessarily. You're just, you have like a memory bank of, say, for example, 6 to 10 interactions that you can recall surrounding all of this. And you go through each one, but for some reason, the memories of your childhood with your parents are coming to the forefront of your mind. That's the only thing
My
that
mother-
you're able to glean.
Did my mother ever talk about the subject of her paintings? Any of her paintings? A single piece of work she's ever done?
What do you mean subject? Like the topic of her
Well,
paintings?
She's obviously painting this place.
Mhm.
Did she ever talk about it? Did she ever say why, or...
Just that she has a great imagination and she's very creative and she's trying to put that onto canvas so that other people can enjoy.
Okay, that's all Roland's doing.
Okay.
Did the runner actually get to the house at some point, I assume? Did he do anything when he got there?
No, so the runner saw Cassandra and Cromwell leave and then went back to pose.
We're going to be on the brink of death before we come back at you.
Yeah.
The runner of Cromwell definitely went and, you guys wouldn't know this, but he definitely reached Ron at this point and definitely told him what's going on. But
Okay.
everyone's on high alert. You guys just aren't aware, unfortunately. You're snoozing.
Yeah, did they take his note to go get Ron, literally, as someone bringing Ron when it was said to go get Ron? I definitely recall that being said.
Oh, did you specifically say get Ron?
I don't think he meant it, but he said it.
Yeah, I
just
can't
heard-
remember what I said. It was a heat of battle.
I personally just heard, like, tell Ron or something along those lines. I don't specifically remember. I mean, if you think you said get wrong, the runner's gonna do what you asked. I don't know.
might have.
Do you want Ron?
I can't remember.
Do you want Ron there?
I wanted them to tell him, but I probably was like, just get Ron. But yeah, I meant just tell him. But
Okay.
I probably said get him.
Alright, whatever you meant, we'll do.
Yeah, I meant to tell him.
Okay. Alright, that's great. And then for Tarvik, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
All right.
Whoa!
Oh, okay. That's good.
That's very good. So, Tarvik, as you came back from messing around at the vault entrance and trying to open it, you just felt, a little bit tired from the interaction, and you went to bed. You're a little exhausted. You're just feeling a bit off, but you're shaking it off. You're not letting it get to you, but you felt like something was clinging onto you, almost like a little bit of darkness remnant left over from the darkness that kind of rooted itself in that area that you guys defeated earlier. But it seemed to kind of, like a light caress, grab onto your ankle almost, and try to come with you and try to hold and kind of press deep into you when you were sleeping. But you just feel your body solid. You feel your soul solid. And though you feel that attempt at incursion, you push it out. And you don't wake up for any of this, but you just do. Excuse me. You just fend that off. I will say here, let's take a break. I didn't realize how late it was. Sorry, I usually give you guys an earlier break. So let's do. I'm gonna pause, and we'll jump back into session here. So top of the round. Let's pivot again. Let's go back to the fighting. So top of the round, Cromwell.
I'll attack that skeleton. I'll use my bonus action, size it up, and throw a hunter's mark on it.
Absolutely. Ooh, very nice. Awesome. Alright, my thing's a little laggy. Give me a second. Anything else, Cromwell? As the skeleton, you are able to take out a few ribs on its left side.
I will attack again.
Oh, sorry. Absolutely. Yes, for sure. What is your flair?
As I see it turning to go after Rita, I take a big swipe at its neck and pop its head off. And as it rolls down, I take my shield and pop the head up in the air. And then one-handed, like a baseball bat, I just hit it out of the park.
Very awesome. Can you do me a favor? Can you just roll me a athletics check?
We collect those heads.
It's a great description.
Well, that's just a skeleton. I don't know if we have bounties.
Yeah, it's just a skeleton.
That's very awesome.
To dust.
We're not. They have heads. We're not collecting the skeleton heads.
You absolutely launch this thing, and it has enough force. You see, it actually hits this for 1 point of bludgeoning.
Nice.
Guys, you're just playing soccer out here. All right, that ends your turn.
And that'll be my
Cromwell.
turn.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am going to move up and use my movement to come after those armored things.
Oh, yes. Yes. Alright, then are the Gloomers here. The Gloomer is going to get closer to you, Cassandra, over here, and is going in very personal for a little attack here. Let's see.
Okay.
16. Does that hit?
Nope. Miss.
Alright, you can see it lunge forward with its grasp and just you swipe it, sidestep it easily. Any of these? Yes, this one's going to attack the wall over here, and that's another 16. What's your DC on the wall? Yes. And how many points? Okay, that's 1 bludgeoning, 10 necrotic. Okay. This wall is not looking great right here in this section. I think the people, probably only Cassandra, because Cromwell, you're not really facing that direction. So Cassandra, you can see this Gloomer just really wailing at this wall. What do you do?
Okay.
As it's your turn.
Mark, shoot that one. And I'm gonna try and point at it.
Okay.
And I will try and stab this guy right next to me, the skeleton.
Oh, Mark's doing really good today. He's doing
Nice.
crappy before. That definitely hits for the skillet.
Okay.
What is your
10.
flare? It drops.
Yeah, I think I I know it's just one sword, but I want to take both my swords and like go down on it and like ride it as it falls to the ground. And I will use my bonus action to disengage. And I'm gonna start moving this way. So I forgot that we're in double. So I can only go, just 2 squares. Okay. Here we go. I'm here.
Awesome. All right. Anything else for your turn?
Everyone looks all right. Yeah, Rita's a little hurt, but not bad. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Sleepy boy and skeletons. The only one who is left is here, and it's just focused on the wall, so it's gonna beat down on the wall. And that's a 24, natural 20. Okay. But not too much. Only 5 points against the wall. Wall's still holding up. Any other skeletons? Nope. Rita, back to you.
Okay, I'm going to use my action to disengage as I, turn tail and slap my ass and run up here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go there, and I'm just gonna, yell out at these guys. Come on, come and get me!
Taunting them, alright.
That's it.
They will, because you definitely got their attention before, so they're going to go up. They'll make it here, but they can't do anything. So they'll get here. They're still too far away from you. But they're coming towards you. Roland, you're a sleepy boy. Never mind. This thing is going to careen close here and slam down onto this creature. That's for sure a hit. And 17 hit. Let me check. Yes, it does. Alright. Let's do some math. Guys, I swear, I'm trying to make this as fast as possible. I even pre-rolled, but there's still so much, and I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's doing great.
Alright. This one goes down.
You good?
You see this one here. And that's it. This one's still trying to follow you, but no. Can't reach you. Cromwell.
I will make my way to this gloomer. So I'll size it up, cast bonus action Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay.
And then take a couple swipes at it. And I don't know, is it...
You can have
Should I roll a
advantage
d20?
if you want.
Advantage?
If you have any.
I will.
Anything like that.
Yeah. Sure.
Good old flanking. Ooh! Yeah. Well, high on damage. That's awesome. Alright. You feel, again, some... It's not fully taking the brunt of your slashing attack just because it's non-magical. But you do feel it cut a bit.
Then I'll take my second attack.
Absolutely. Ooh, unfortunately, that's not going to
Yeah.
hit. How does Cromwell epically fail at this?
I'm just swinging at it and knowing that I'm not getting as much as I'd like, and just out of frustration, I kind of just take a really wild swipe at it and just completely miss it.
Yeah. It's alright, next time. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. We come to these creatures. It's going to turn around because you started wailing at it. And it's going to try and look at you, Cromwell, as it kind of turns its head as you've been hitting it. Go ahead and make a con save for me if you can. Very nice. Absolutely no issue. You can see the darkness trying to suck you in almost, like it's pulling you, but you fight it off. And this one's is getting close to you, Cassandra. It kind of pivoted and is making its way towards you. Cassandra, what do you do?
Okay, seeing that I got Cromwell here, I will first try to get the Scaly Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I clicked it. There it goes. Okay. Okay. 12 piercing.
Ooh. What is your flair?
I want to chop off its arm and then use its arm to wave to Cromwell. Hey, Cromwell!
How horrendous.
And then I want to try and smack the Gloomer with the arm. I know it's an improvised weapon,
How
but
could you
it's
be
fun.
so disrespectful to Sally's king?
Sally doesn't exist in this one.
Yeah, totally, go ahead. Offhand.
Alright, so I'm just going to... let me see. I'll do better offhand. Just double one.
Alright, and this one you feel, again, like the others have, this one doesn't cut as deep. I feel like it's not piercing as much.
Okay. Alright. Then that was just with the hand. I'll drop the hand.
Alright, we have Sleepy Boy, then no more of these boys, so I'm going to take them off the initiative, so I don't have to count them. Rita.
Okay, I'm gonna do a cone face melting kind of in this direction-ish. Catching the one that's closer to me, that's the only one I can get, but if I can get both, that would be great.
Alright, so you're attracting the dark one. And that's a 3.
Oh, that's stuff that isn't up. So just the 4. Just the 4 psychic. If it hits.
Yes, it does. No, it totally failed.
Minimum damage.
You can see it kind of rocked back by the sound waves, and it just is whipping its head right back to you, focused and determined. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I think you said that it wasn't up in melee with me.
Nope.
So I'm gonna be free to move over to here is where I'm gonna go.
Alright. You have caught their attention, and they are coming towards you. They're still following. But just that one is on the board. Sleepy Boy. And this thing is going to come down here. I need to move this away because he's done. And he's going to crush the spirit of the Skill Wizard. I almost guarantee it. Yep. The Skill Wizard is basically kneel down. I would say, upper quadrant of its torso has been smashed to bits and is like there's a gaping hole now. It's going to try and... It's locked towards you. Go ahead, Rita, and just make me... Actually, you tell me. Do you want the Skull Wizard to follow you or no?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Go ahead. No. Here we go. It's just gonna go here. It's gonna keep going here. It's gonna get some pain. How does that? Still under. It looks terrible. The other half of its torso has been smashed to bits, and you can see it's just the spinal column that's holding the upper head together. But it's moving in this direction. All it can get to here is probably this way. And Cromwell, back to you.
I kind of side-eye Cassandra, but don't acknowledge and just have a little wave. She waved at me, and not keeping. I'll keep my eyes locked on the gloomer, and then I'm going to take a couple more swings at him.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, that just misses. As you swing forward, it just sidesteps. That one definitely hits, though. You just made it with the 15. Again, slightly not as hard hitting as you would have liked it. But it's still there.
I'll just kind of huff at it in frustration, and that'll be my turn.
What's the Colossus Slayer? Is that a point?
Yeah, it's if I do damage, if it has taken damage previously, I can put in a D8.
Oh, and you
of
got
damage.
rolled a 1?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Alright.
That's okay. I'll get out of the way.
Okay. Alright, you can see the creature is starting to kind of lean and off kilter, as it's taking some damage. It looks okay, but maybe a few more. If that ends your turn, we're gonna go to these gloomers. This one, Cassandra, is going to attack, and it's going to try and reach out towards you. And does a 19 hit?
Yes, I will uncanny dodge to half the damage, though.
Okay, it's going to be 1 bludgeoning and 10 necrotic.
Okay.
It's going to stay within melee with you. And this one is going to try the same thing with Cromwell. Let's see. 17, Cromwell?
No, it doesn't make my AC.
Right. So it's just going to swipe out towards you with like a limp hand, swiping air. And those are the only ones on the board, so Cassandra.
Okay. I will actually stab it with my short sword now.
Yes.
Yes, great. 12.
Yes.
And offhand, 13?
Ooh, 13 does not make it, unfortunately.
Okay.
Describe
Finally
how,
lost my momentum.
Yeah, describe how you hit the one and you don't hit the other.
Yeah, so, distracted by Cromwell not appreciating my joke, I go in for a pretty strong hit, and I try to do like a really cool hit with my offhand, but end up looking like a fool and just getting even more embarrassed and like blushing now.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Alright, so we have a sleepy boy, then we have Rita.
Okay. I want to try to get the last Skeletal Wizard with my Cone of Face Mouthley.
Okay, go for it.
Oh wait, Mark, shoot the gloomer.
Oh, yes. Oh my god, thank you. Oh, this is not good. That was a natural one.
Oh no, Mark.
Mark, like, grazes himself on his finger. He's like, does not do good. This one was bad for Mark. Yes, wisdom for me. I'm sorry, were you doing Skeletal Wizard or the dark creature?
Yes, Skeletal Wizard.
Okay. Oh, this one saved. 5 damage. Oh, but that's enough. What's your flair? He was so close. This ended him.
We can't hear you, Rita.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I mean, it's just a jazzy night. Have you ever heard Careless Whisper on guitar?
I have not.
Well, that's what,
Careless whisper.
that's what it is. It's careless whisper for this guy, and that's how he dies.
Okay, I love it. I'll have to look that up. I imagine that it's amazing.
It's a
Oh, that.
Yeah.
All right, amazing.
Good. And then and then I move. I'm gonna go 60 feet to here. And that's it.
Alright. The creature here is going to try and come up, but no. And that's the only one on the board. So we have Sleepy Boy, then we have Hard Hitting Boy, and he's going to fly. He has a lot of flying. He's going to come here, and he's going to slam down. Let's see what he does. Ooh, absolutely. He's going to absolutely just wreck him, and you see he comes straight from the head straight down, and the body is split in two, and it just falls to either side. No more of him. Okay, so Cromwell, back to you.
I'll just keep trying to attack that bloomer.
All right. This one unfortunately misses as well. Frustrated, but your second blow striking true. Still slightly not as powerful as you'd wish, but hitting. Ooh, that's a better roll.
And then, just out of frustration, I'm gonna action surge.
Yeah.
Do 2 more.
Awesome. You can see it's not looking good. Yes. Absolutely. Alright. Alright. Yes, that also hits. Very nice. What is your flare?
I'm just super frustrated and just go to town on it and just kind of get into like this berserker rage and just swinging my axe back and forth and just it's down, and I probably take a couple more swings at it before I kind of snap out of it.
So
And
much frustration.
just kind of panting,
Yeah.
kind of looking around.
Awesome. You look around and you see a looming figure engaged with Cassandra. Speaking of, we go to this looming figure, and it's going to try and get really up close and personal to your face and just bore down on you, Cassandra. Can you make me a con save, please?
Okay. 4?
Give me a second, I need to read. Oh lord. Are you immune to the frightened condition? I bet you are not.
I don't think so.
Alright. As it gets up very close to you, you've seen this before. You've seen its dark eyes, but this time you're being sucked into them. You feel like it's an out-of-body experience, and the world fades to black as you drop to 0 hit points. Cassandra just drops to the ground. Unless you have something that pops you back up, like Tarvik, you drop to the ground.
Nope.
Cromwell, you see this happen. You might see it happen if you're, peripherally paying attention. But Cassandra, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to have you make a death saving throw, please.
Okay. Okay.
Alright. Oh wait, the first one. Not great.
No, I already did the con save, right?
Oh, that's your con save. Oh, sorry. I saw save here. I was like, no, 11's great. 11's great.
Yeah.
Alright, we have a sleeping boy. Rita, what do you want to do?
Alright. Well, since Cromwell took down that one gloomer, I think I started looking around for the next target. So I think I did see Cassandra go down.
Alright.
So I will rush over and healing word.
Alright.
Yes, please.
I'm in range, right? It's been a while. Yeah, 60 feet, and we are 2 apart. Great. Okay, and this is my last spell. It's 2nd level.
Nice. So 9.
Alright.
Lovely. Thank you.
Cromwell, you're close enough. You feel, or you start to see Cassandra have her breath back before she wasn't. Anything else, Rita?
I don't think so. I moved 60 feet, which means I had to action dash because I bonus action healing worded.
Yeah, with your
So that's it.
All right. I forgot to take this. Sleepy boy. He's coming around here. Wait, from here. How far can he go? Oh, he's just out of reach. So he's just gonna fly up and just get real close and personal. Cromwell, you see the blinding light kind of come over towards your area, hovering above.
I kind of notice it. I'm just so enraged that Cassandra went down. But do see that she's still breathing. I kind of just jump over her and take 2 hands and come slam down on the gloomer.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. Alright, again, same story. Doesn't feel as hard hitting as you'd like it to be, but it's still hitting.
But I'm just so upset.
Yeah.
I miss it. So that'll
You're getting frustrated again. Alright, the creature is just gonna try and attack you since you've kind of got all up in business, Cromwell. So, let me see. Death creature, 21. I think that's...
that just hits.
Oh.
Yeah,
1
it hits
bludgeoning
me.
and 10 necrotic. As it just slams its fist, like right in your chest. And it's gonna stay where it is. Cassandra, you kind of see Cromwell above you, next to you. What do you do? You're on the ground.
I'll cough up a bit of blood. And look around to see what's going on. See the fight is still going. And I will try to stand up and get in another blow on this guy and just say, I can't die, I'm not done yet. And I'm gonna try and stab him.
Alright.
12.
You're still really weak.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have the power.
And I guess I'll
behind
try
it.
and not
Yeah.
offhand.
That
19.
hits, yes.
Great.
You push harder.
Great.
The first one didn't really go in deep enough, but you really shoved this one.
Here we go.
Alright.
5.
Oh wait, that's you. Alright. Anything else for your turn?
I'm just gonna yell, or not yell, but say, thanks to whoever saved me.
Alright. Sleepy boy Tarvik. Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Ooh. Wisdom. There we go. 24.
Nice. You start dreaming of some kind of darkness reaching out to grab you. You're in bed. You're in bed at your old house that you had shared with your wife and your child. And almost reaching out from underneath, almost as if something was reaching out from underneath. You felt a coldness grab your leg. But you just rolled around a bit to get away from it and then the seeming coldness disappeared. Then you feel coldness reach towards the back of your head. Almost like someone had put their hand in a freezer, and every inch they got closer to the back of your head, you could feel the coldness start to touch your skin. But as soon as you felt that first moment of coldness, it drifted away. And you're sleeping soundly, peacefully. Nothing too much other than this feeling that you'll remember when you wake up. I'll say this right now. You'll remember it, but it doesn't affect you.
Okay. Sounds good.
Let me go to Rita.
Right. Rita's gonna run across 60 and then yell out at this gloomer. You can't take the heat because you're a deadbeat!
Alright, let me see. That is a fail. Wonderful.
Disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Okay, let me mark red. Sleepy boy Roland, can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please? Oh, very good on your saves today, guys. Very good. Roland, you are dreaming. You don't have many of these dreams that are as fantastical as this. Reminds you of when you were trying to think of painting, any memories you had of the Feywild. It seems to be seeping into your dream, and you're conscious of this. It's almost like, what's the thing called where you're like conscious that you're in a different space and that you're dreaming? I don't know.
Meditating?
What it is. Not the meditating.
Like an astral projection?
Like
or...
vivid dreaming or something?
Yeah, like vivid, something...
Lucid.
Lucid. Yeah. Almost like you're lucid dreaming, although you can't control it. You're conscious of the fact that you're dreaming. As you are in a forest. Different colors, but still vivid and bright. Still very unique and different compared to the material plane and the current world that you know as true. So colors are a little off, shapes are a little bit different, and there's a general feeling of whimsy that you seem to just kind of fall into naturally. It feels comforting to you, and it feels comforting in an odd way. Part of you is relaxed in this environment, and the other part of you just screams danger. As you're kind of here in the woods, you're by yourself, you're just walking around. You pass through some bushes that have these lovely flowers on them. And it reminds you of the flower that you ate the one time you encountered the goat man, where he presented you a flower and he gestured for you to eat it, and you did. You pass by, you take a moment to take a look at the flowers, and your vision seems to be circling down into the bud. It goes deeper into the flower. The petal arches seem to be kind of flowing past you as if you were going through some type of portal. And then everything is black. Not an ominous black, but your natural state. The dream has ended for some reason. You're conscious of all of this. You were dreaming, and then the dream just kind of ended. But you keep sleeping. You are not waking up. You keep going. The celestial being here, going back to the fight here, is going to slam down and wreck this thing's world with terrible force. You see it is barely hanging on. It is almost beaten to the ground as you look down on it crumble. What do you do?
Sizing it up, I'll cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action and then take some swipes at it.
Yes, absolutely. Alright. Ooh, very nice. What is your flair to this?
Just all just watching the celestial hit it. I just continued to go where it was weak, and as I'm taken down, I'll just never touch my friends as I lop off its head, and then turn around and kind of crouch back down to Cassandra, make sure she's all right.
Nice. We're going to be out of initiative now. I'm going to take you guys out as the environment around you seems to calm. It seems to quiet. And you reach over, or you look over at Cassandra. You guys are out of combat. Go ahead and do what you like.
I cough up some more.
I start beating my chest and like yelling.
Go team. And Cromwell, you care.
I just... we have a weird number if you're not here.
I know that means you care. I'm gonna go lay down now. I'm just gonna start shambling off.
Yeah, the celestial creature seems to beat its wings for a moment, observing all of you, seeing that you all seem to be, alive, and just flaps away and decides to go away.
Oh, hey, you. If you ever want to work for the Raven Queen, she could use some help.
Make a perception check for me.
13.
Nah, you don't notice anything.
Alright, yep. Blissfully unaware.
Cromwell?
And I make my way back.
Oh, man. Oh. Chef Carmel.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, I need, I'm ready to go another round. Bring them on.
What's with the get-up?
What? Oh, this. Actually, this is the reason why we won that fight.
Oh.
I had a dream the other day. It took me a while to figure out what it meant, but it was I was in a field and there was this foreboding wood on the horizon, and a raven came up to me and like urged me to go into the woods, and I figured out that that was the Raven Queen, and she was telling me to embrace darkness. So now that I have, we had the favor of divine providence.
So this is going to be a full-time thing?
Oh yes. I mean, until, the Raven Queen, decides to release me from, I don't know, whatever it is that she needs.
Kind of getting tired of feel like being pawns of gods. You and Cassandra both with the Raven Queen, and I don't know about that guy over there, and Tarvik. I don't know. I wish we could just kind of do our own thing and not have to worry about divine favors.
Yeah, I mean, the Raven Queen really isn't all that great. Like, we could probably beat her if we had to, right, Pick?
No, we couldn't.
What?
No.
Rita, that sounds like blasphemy. I'm not going to get involved in that. I'm not going to bring that down on me.
He's smart.
All right.
He's smart, Rita. You should think like that.
But whatever she's able to offer you, that's great. But honestly, I don't know if we can keep doing this. I'm really looking forward to the dawn.
All right. Well, maybe you should go sleep. I'm thinking about just resting out here, just in case.
Well,
make more noise if anything else shows up.
I want to check these bodies of these new monsters. I don't know what these are. Just kind of take a look. So then Cromwell will find the closest one and hopefully just take an inspection of those armored ones.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check. So you get a closer look, and they appear to be undead, just like the others, and they have a very ragged form. It seems like there are shards of like bone that seem to have evolved from within their skeleton and kind of covered over. They also have patchwork of other armor as well. And I guess you can tell from the size of their skull, maybe, that and the shape of it, that they used to be some type of humanoid. You can't quite tell what race, but you know that they were originally humanoids, and they had a skull big enough to probably be that they were intelligent. They kind of look like armored corpses if you were to kind of describe their overall aesthetic. But they seem very built for destruction. So humanoid previously, and in terms of things that they carry, you just see that they have long swords with them. And anything else that you might be looking for in particular, other than this general description?
Do they also still have their eyes, or were they like the Gloomers? And then just, I don't know if you can answer, when we were fighting them, did they seem to have more intelligence than the Gloomers?
Yes. When you were fighting them, you all felt that they were a bit more intelligent. And they don't necessarily have eyes. Their face is missing any type of like fleshiness. So their eye sockets are empty. But it's not like their face was carved out or their hands were cut off. You notice that they have all of their limbs and appendages. It's just they don't have that.
I was definitely
they don't have that flesh. They don't have the eyeball to be taken out.
Okay. After going through that, I'll make my way back. Just really checking the wall for breaches and stuff like that.
I'll give you this because of your higher investigation. So, this is the first time you're seeing them. Something doesn't sit right with you about the fact that they're here. Something just seems off. You haven't seen them before. They're entirely new. And you're probably thinking there was something that happened within the past day, if I'm remembering correctly. There's something that happened within the day that caused a shift, perhaps, to their presence. It just feels really unusual to you. You're like taking a look, they look totally unique. They seem more intelligent. So that's kind of what you get.
Okay.
So where do you head to?
Just walking along the gate, or the wall towards the gate, and I'm going to start making
looking at the damage and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, just looking at the damage, and I'm just going to make my way back to the governor's house.
All right. And Rita, where are you heading to?
I'm just gonna come over here and just sit down in front of a tree and put my back to the tree and take a rest.
All right. As you approach this area, the creature will go deep into the forest and back away a little. You notice the light getting further and further away from you. All right. As you to Cromwell and Cassandra, you head to the quarters. Rita, you're resting out there. Another hour goes by. 4 a.m. Someone roll me a d20, please.
I'm gonna roll hit dice for my rest.
Yes.
My short rest.
If you guys haven't rolled, go for it.
Everyone's rolling hit dice. No one wants to roll the d20.
You go for it. You didn't have to do a fight.
7.
There you go.
Okay. 4 a.m., 5 a.m. passes. Some more time passes. Things seem to be quiet. 6, 7, 8, all the way until 9 a.m. pass. All quiet. Tarvik, at this point you wake up at 9 a.m. And you're the earliest person because you're the one who went to sleep the earliest. What do? You wake up. And if you're talking, you're muted. We can't hear you.
Sorry, I was talking. I was muted. I think like he just stretches out a little bit, kind of rubs the back of his head a little bit as he stretches out, just thinking about that cold spot to himself. Eventually he will get up and see at this point light outside. Does he still see the angelic figure out there, or is he long gone?
He's pieced. Delete.
All right. Then I'll just kind of wander around the town a little bit and just see how bad the damage was from last night.
Mm-hmm.
See if like is everyone still sleeping? Is the town active yet? Like what's going on?
Okay. As you go out and kind of make rounds to kind of survey everything, you do see that roughly half of the citizenry is still up. The other half is asleep. It seems like they've managed to kind of create like a shift schedule so that at least some of them are always ready for an incursion. And
okay.
You see that there is some damage to the gate. That's actually not damage. But these 3 over here, they are in different states of damage. I think you can take a look actually at all of them. So one's 24, one's 12, one's 8, all out of 40 in terms of damage.
Okay. Is Golonna one of the citizens that's up right now?
You don't see Golonna in this general area where everyone's kind of posted.
Okay. But as I'm just like surveying, even just like down this way more. How if I get over to the right layer? Down this way more, or down towards the other gate, and I just pass by like where Golonna was before, like the Holy Beacon. Do I see, or do I notice her up and about, or is she still asleep right now?
If you go into the Holy Beacon, you would see her there, but you don't see her outside.
Okay. After doing a quick survey, because I have like an hour, and like it's not a huge area, and I just kind of want to get ideas. Mm-hmm. So I would go to the Holy Beacon.
Yeah, that would be like your instinct is to go there and check, and she's there.
Okay.
She seems a little bit tired. Do you approach her?
Oh yeah, I would. I would try to pull her aside again too.
Morning, Tarvik.
Morning. Yeah, you should probably get some sleep soon.
I'm a bit tired.
Seems like certain friends are gone now.
Yes, you mentioned that to me before he left. Are we safe?
For now, at least. We're hoping today that we can hopefully do something to make everybody safe permanently. But
no one came injured to the Holy Beacon, which was good.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, your friend was helping with that. Kept most of them outside of the gate for tonight, but we're not going to be getting one of those every night, and we can only do so much with the barriers we have. So you didn't This may seem like a strange question. You didn't happen to get his name, did you?
She kind of chuckles a bit and kind of looks down a little bit like she's ashamed. I didn't ask. I was a bit shocked by the presence, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. I didn't either. I just figured if anyone would know, you would.
I think
the others.
Oh, the others.
I don't think the others. I don't think even know that you did such a thing. I think we can safely probably even just say that the Raven Queen must have sent it, and most Cassandra, at the very least, are probably going to believe it. So,
thank you.
You're
Tarvik.
safe.
Yes. Would you? She's like clearing that. This is in character. She's like clearing her throat. She seems to be a little nervous.
Yeah.
Would you mind not telling them indefinitely that it may have been outside of the Raven Queen's purview?
I don't even know what you're talking about. And with that, I will walk out.
She's like about to explain as you just immediately bounce, and she's like, and she'll just kind of yawn a little bit and go back to just kind of barely maintaining consciousness.
Right.
Where do you head?
And I'll head back to the governor's quarters.
Okay.
For the time being, and I'll just like sit kind of down in the lobby area waiting for either Roland or one of the others to get up. I don't know who else went to sleep when at this point, but
you see Cassandra passed out and Cromwell passed out at the entrance area where we can switch to the manor. Like,
I am snoring so badly.
They're like over here in their respective areas, passed out.
There were additional bedrooms upstairs, right?
Yes. So
right.
There was that one main bedroom, and then there was a guest bedroom, and then there's guard quarters on the first floor in the back.
Okay. I'll scoop up first Cassandra, and then probably come back for Cromwell, and maybe Rita if she's sleeping there as well. And I'll just take them up to their beds upstairs.
Okay. I think Rita's still outside, right? Like Rita's not sleeping.
Yeah, let me
You do notice the light go away.
Yeah. So as the after the sun's been up for a couple of hours, I think maybe around now, I was able to stay up the whole night until morning. So I'm going to make my way back to I'm going straight to no, I'll go back to where everyone else is. I'll
Okay.
just pop in.
All right. You go back in. You see Tarvik at this point. You kind of enter in. Tarvik is carrying.
I definitely set off the alarm when I go in.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
You wake up Cassandra. Oh, actually, you wake up
Is this
Cromwell.
before or after?
Cassandra's already. Tarvik has already gotten Cassandra, but you definitely wake up Cromwell. Cromwell, the alarm goes off that Cassandra put up.
I jump up immediately and come to the front.
It's just me. Sorry, it's just me. Hey guys.
Then I'll go back to the couch.
I'm just checking. I think I'm gonna go to Ilaria's to sleep. Have a good one.
Right, she just goes away.
She wakes everybody up and then leaves.
Tarvik, as you go to try and pick up Cromwell, you notice that he's already kind of awake. The alarm string is kind of in disarray as you come back to the scene.
if I see that by that point when I'm about to pick up Cromwell, I'll be like, I don't know. I feel like wisdom. Maybe we can say that Tarvik put things together and just be like, Rita forgot about the alarm, huh?
Yeah, forgot.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to take you up to the bed where Cassandra's at?
I'll just wait here till everybody's ready.
All right, I'll be quiet. I'll leave him there. And I will just kind of wait, probably like somewhere over here. Just wait for whenever Roland gets up.
Sounds good. Another hour passes.
Is there a...
Oh, go ahead.
I was just thinking of, is there a kitchen in this building?
Yes, it is behind the dining room and is connected to the dining room. I'm going to click the dining room over here. It's behind. It's not pictured in the map.
Okay. I'll probably make my way over there and start cooking up something.
Great. So without sleep, Cromwell, without a long rest, I should say, at this point, Cromwell, you're going to go and cook?
Yeah, I got a short rest in and I'm almost back to full health, so I'm okay.
Okay. The hour comes to where it's roughly around 10, and Roland, you wake up.
Okay. Roland will go downstairs and find Tarvik at least. Ready to break into that vault.
Yeah. Do we want to do it now, or do we want to wait until the others are ready as well?
So I think letting those that are sleeping sleep is probably best. I think we need to make a strong decision about whether or not we're leaving today. I mean, we can stay here as long as we need to, but I think every night's going to be more waves of enemies. And
I think as of right now, the waves continue until the problem down there is solved, right? We solve the problem down there, the waves stop.
potentially, yeah. I mean, I suppose it depends on how we solve it. If we get an object, I think the waves are just going to redirect towards that object, right? They're coming here to get it.
Right, but at the very least, the waves stop here. And I'll just tap, point down here. The next question is going to be where we move it to, but that's a bigger question, and frankly, there's probably not a right one.
I don't know if we need to figure it out right now. I just am inclined to save some daylight, I guess, and get doing whatever we're meant to be doing.
All right.
Where is everyone else?
Cassandra was sleeping down here, but I moved her upstairs. Cromwell's in the kitchen.
She'll appreciate Leek's bed, I'm sure.
I think Rita came in recently and then left again. I'm not sure where she went.
No. Okay. You said Cromwell's awake. Let's go find him.
Alright, you guys head through the dining room, get to the kitchen, and you see Cromwell cooking up some good grub. Cromwell, you've been in, Ilaria's home and seen her stores. These stores are just as good. So, and Ilaria's stores and Ilaria's house, was very different from the common folk. So this is a nice place.
Nice. So there was eggs and salted pork and a bunch of stuff. I'm just frying everything up.
It's wonderful. Thank you. Where's Rita?
She said she was going back to Ilaria's.
What, you look like you haven't slept. What do you want to do this morning?
Crumb will actually then fill them in, realizing that they didn't they weren't out.
Yeah.
I'll just fill it in everything that happened and what we saw.
That's interesting. We're fortunate that you were able to hold them off, allow us to rest, allow us to do our work this morning.
Yeah, but I don't know how much more we can do about that. I don't think they're going to stop.
I think that's a discussion for the group for sure, but do you have any objections if we go and try to break into the vault? We won't enter it without the group, but at very least we can get it open.
No, you guys go. I'll stay here with Cassandra. And when she's up, we'll come find you. Unless you get in, come find us.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess let's get going then.
And we can talk on our way down, but we'll head back down to Ilaria's. At some point, I will pull out Radiance and show it to him. This allows an enhanced ability, but only on one person. Remind me again how I'm never talking to Tarvik. Remind me again how did the magic work? It was a dispel magic spell, but required fortitude of wisdom, correct?
For me, yeah, that's the case. Maybe your magic is slightly different, but mine seems to go that way. I tried to take it out, the one of them last night. It didn't go well, and we just need to be careful when we're taking it off, I think. So, if you're all right, you can use that mirror on yourself, and then I can maybe help you on the first one, and then after that, we'll probably just go back and forth a little bit.
I think back and forth makes a lot of sense, yeah. So it's only on wisdom checks that it helps.
No. Out of character, enhance ability has multiple options. So
right, but it's... Yeah, okay.
You specifically are going to want Fox's Cunning. Here, I'll post the spell just so you have it.
Yeah.
Fox's Cunning gives you advantage on intelligence checks, which is what you'll be rolling for your spellcasting modifier.
Okay, so spellcasting is an intelligence check, so that's why it works. Okay.
For you.
Gotcha.
For you. For me, I would cast Owl's Wisdom for the same reason.
So it doesn't help on whatever the wisdom save had to be. That's a separate thing. This only gives advantage on the actual casting of Dispel Magic.
Yes.
Which...
The wisdom save was after. The wisdom saving was different. Like something entirely different.
But it's not like Dispel Magic's an attack spell, right? So there isn't really a roll that I have advantage on when I cast Dispel Magic. It's just each spell you make an ability check with the DC of being 10 plus a spell's level. So do I get advantage on that spell check?
What do you get advantage on?
If I had advantage on intelligence checks, which should give me advantage on spell casting, and I cast Dispel Magic, yes, then does that actually apply to this roll?
Yeah, I'll say it does.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that works then. Okay, we have a plan.
Yep.
All right.
We have a plan.
You guys discuss this on your way down. Rita, where do you go in the house? What do you do?
I go to my own room and I fall in the bed and I'm out.
Awesome. All right, so at 10 she's out. Oh wait, no, she left at 9. So at 9 she's out. All right, so you guys are going here. You can move your token as you see fit. The others are just there, so ignore them. And
I do think I try to go find Rita just to make sure that she made it there okay. And isn't, dead.
Yeah. You definitely see her. She's in her bed. Passed out.
I try to be quiet. Okay. Okay, so we'll come back down. All right, we're looking at the tomb.
All right.
All right.
Who's going
to
first? What's happening?
I'm gonna have Roland go first, and I will
Alright.
cast guidance on you, Roland. He'll just give you a pat on the back and be like, "All right, good luck with the evocation stuff. You got this."
Thanks.
And then step back.
I feel well guided by that. Okay. All right. Go ahead and cast a spell, DM, or need something else?
So first layer, so you're targeting. You want to hit the first layer. That's going to be DC 17. Go ahead.
Okay. Spell magic. Cast. And then I make...
Well, it's your spell casting. So you're... Just go ahead and make intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay,
with advantage. Wait. No, you didn't
advantage.
Did you do the
Radiance. The mirror allows it, doesn't it?
I'm gonna I'm gonna cast Radiance first.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna cast Radiance first. So let me put that in there.
Then you'll have advantage.
So that is an action, and just it's concentration for up to an hour.
Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm concentrating on Radiance. And then advantage on Dispel Magic.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll go ahead and just roll intelligence, and then I'll add a d4.
Yep.
Right, 16 and a d4 should make it.
Mm-hmm.
With a DC 17.
Yes.
Just barely.
It couldn't fail. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You feel your magic permeate to the first layer. Now, which would you like to try and unravel? There's two. There's abjuration and there's evocation.
I'll unravel the evocation.
All right. Evocation again. Go ahead. Let's see. You still have... You still have your advantage. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So continue with advantage.
Ooh, very nice. You got it. All right.
Am I using up a... So was that all? That was all one casting of the spell?
That's all one casting. Yes. Okay. Like different levels of it.
Okay. Sounds good. One spell slot. Okay.
Amazing.
Good,
Why don't you describe to me how this feels for Roland as you go through the first layer and then pull out that evocation?
It's like it's almost like invisible threads, a knot that he's pulling and tugging on, and they're coming at his whim, almost being attracted to the magic in his hand of just slowly unstringing the magic from the map.
Very cool.
Or from the map from the tomb.
Nice. You feel very successful with that. You feel very confident that it went well.
Okay.
Evocation's
gone. I say to Tarvik.
Good. So there's just the abjuration left, right?
As far as we know, yeah.
All right. I'll give the next one a go.
Right.
And I will cast enhance ability on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Make my way up to here. Excuse me. And then I will try to dispel it.
Absolutely. All right. First stage. Let's get that layer. Not the first layer.
First layer.
117.
Oop. Nope. That's not going to do it.
Ooh. No, it does not. You're like searching through for it, and you're not quite sure. You're like, I don't know if it's the right layer, but you push through, and it's the wrong layer. And it would be bad, except for there's not too much with the last spell that you have kind of left. It was that illusion. So you kind of got lucky that the other ones weren't there when you didn't get in. It's like bumping a wire that could shock you but doesn't because it's not there. So you kind of miss it, and you're like tensed up. You're waiting for something, but nothing comes. But you know that you were off target. It did not happen.
I don't think I got that one. Sorry.
It's okay. You may try it again?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, and intelligence at advantage.
Yep.
18.
Just so you feel like